So what you need to change your coil: a wire, some clipper, the wire tool, something like that, and of course some cotton. Here we go. I'm not talking so much now, just watch. So you keep a little bit left like this, then you use the size you prefer. I prefer 30. Put it up here, and then you start winding. 1, 2, 3. No need to give pressure here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. As many as you prefer, of course. Now the trick, you pull it out here and make some more rounds the opposite. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Here we go. Nice one. So now we come to removing the old wire and the cotton from the coil. Open it. Open the coil. Store it away. Take out this one. Open the top. Take a screwdriver. Open here the screws. Oops. Take out the old one. Looks pretty ugly. Dry this one a little bit just to keep it clean. Okay, maybe this one too. One more. All just to clean it up a little bit, that the old liquid is out of there. So you might want to take another one of the tissues. Go in there. Clean out the liquid that has gone into it, like this. Oh wait, you see the rubber went off, no problem. Just put it back in there, not an issue. You see, already back in. What I'm usually doing is I'm blowing it out a little bit. You see that? That's why I'm blowing it out. So now the piece should be clean again. Now we can start putting in the wire. Since I'm a cheap Charlie, I tried to save some of the wire, so I cut it pretty short, which means it's a little bit more tricky to install it. You put it in there, doesn't actually matter where it is. Close the screw tight first, so it's tapped in there. Okay, what you're going to do is you open now one little bit like this. That's it. So it's still tapped, but you can work with it. So in this coil, RVA coil I have, it's the old version. You open the second screw wide enough so you can fit the wire under the screw. Something like that, that looks not straight, but straightening out we will do later. You just close the screw now, tap the wire. As usual, doesn't work in the first because the wire is rather short. So I do it again. See that? Okay. The screw tighten up. Again, same. Yeah, that is the demonstration effect, I would say, yeah, isn't it? So one more time, opened it too much in the second round, one more time, screw it down. So now it's tight. I open the screw a little bit, like that. You see that? Now the screw is still, the wire is still trapped. So what I'm doing now, I adjust it a little bit. Then I tighten the screw again. And now I can move the wire in any way, shape or form I want. You see that? So I would try to keep it in the middle. In the middle here, more or less, depending on your eyesight. Have some space below. Okay, sounds about right. Maybe a little bit too high. You see, it's a little bit too high, so I press it down a little bit, no worries. So, yeah, that sounds about right. That's about it. Now I close the screw tightly again, both sides. Take the clipper, clip off the excess of wire as close as possible. As close as possible to the screw, of course. So that's about it. Here we go. Looks nice and neat. Now I take the piece, which is actually half the cotton I have here. Okay, always make sure you cut the cotton the way it doesn't rip off. Okay, this way it would rip off. So just a reminder. So then you roll the tip in front first, so it's getting pretty small, so you can put it in there, into the hole. Okay, now it's into the hole, and now I have this neat one here, and I put it in. So, or through, however you want to see that. Okay. Looks pretty nice. What I'm doing is, since I made this a little bit thinner, I check if the length is okay. The length seems to be okay on both sides. Don't worry about this here. Okay. Now we take this in here, so no cotton is looking out, showing out of that. So I'm starting to sweat here. I forgot to open the air conditioner. So it looks like this, and now it comes the trick. Okay, what you are going to do is you take the cotton down like this, and then you have this hole. Some are bigger, some are smaller. Depends on the version of your vaping device. So you saw that? Okay. Don't put it in too so it's like not fluffy. Okay. So it's the same here. I drag it down a little bit. So it all looks neat. if you feel it's not exactly in the middle like I have here now, and then just, it's a wire, you know, you can put some pressure on it and adjust it accordingly what you need. Okay, looks like that. So since I'm using two different e-liquids with different nicotine milligrams, I put one here a little bit, here a little bit, and here a little bit. If you use only one liquid, one is enough. This is my second liquid, here and here and here and here. What I'm doing here is I put a point here to soak it already, same here, just to soak it a little bit. Then, since it is a mix, I put the one with the stronger milligram nicotine on top again, and it looks like this. So now we are almost done. Close it, put it back on. Looks like this. Now I refill here my tank. See, again, I use different milligrams of nicotine from different. So try to figure that out. This is half and half, more or less. Okay, it looks like this. I put this one on top, and you actually can fill it almost like to the top, so you don't have to fill up that often. It looks like this. You put it in there. What I'm doing, because it's a mix out of 11 or 12 milligram and 6 milligram, okay, nicotine, both strawberry. I shake it a little bit. I screw it on. I check the voltage quick. Sounds about right. I'm running on 10.8 watt. That's enough for me. I'm a pussy, you know. And then, then I. Here you go. Tastes good. That's it.